Hello, welcome to my channel. We're just going to get another general message from Spirit and see what comes out today. Thank you everyone who subscribed to my channel, liked and commented on the videos. I appreciate you guys so much. Welcome to everybody who is new. If the video resonates with you, I'd love if you would subscribe as well. Please remember these are collective readings and not everything will resonate with you necessarily, but that's okay. Just take what does and leave the rest behind. Also, there is no gender, so you can change your roles as you need to. I just read what's on the card so it doesn't get confusing. The Hierophant. The Empress. Knight of Pentacles. I heard, how do I move forward? Judgment. Page of Wands. Queen of Wands. The Emperor. Five of Pentacles. The Tower. So I feel like this Emperor person, I feel like their energy is this Five of Pentacles and the Tower. I feel like this person made a bad decision, and I feel like they are praying to Spirit, asking for guidance. I feel like the decision was that they, with the Knight of Pentacles here, I feel like it's an energy of like waiting or like overthinking. I feel like they had a chance to tell you how they were feeling about you here with the Page of Wands, but they didn't come forward. And I feel like you've walked away from this. That's why this person is in the Five of Pentacles in the Tower energy. They are feeling extremely heartbroken. Like this energy is very rough. Like I feel like I'm about to start crying. Like when I tap into this Five of Pentacles, this person, I feel like they're in a pretty dark place right now. They're realizing that obviously, you know, they made the wrong decision by not coming forward because it pushed you away. They knew that this was something that they wanted with their whole soul. They knew that you guys had a spiritual connection here with the Emperor, the Empress, and the Hierophant. I feel like that's the energy of them knowing that this was a divinely guided connection and they fumbled it. I feel like this person, like I said, I feel like they're in a very dark place. I feel like they're extremely heartbroken. I feel like it's just this energy of, oh my gosh, I'm seeing somebody like on the floor. I'm seeing this energy in my mind, but it's like, you know, in someone's room, and they're just like, they try to get up and start doing something, and then they're pulled back into this energy here where they're like not able to complete tasks because they're just so overwhelmed with this energy of having lost you. And I feel like they're praying to Spirit, asking for guidance because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to move forward from this space because with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like they took a really long time to come forward. I feel like you have given this person chance after chance, and they didn't move forward. And so I feel like you knew that to maintain your energy, you had to release it. And I feel like that's what happened here. Two of Wands. Three of Swords in the reverse. The Sun. The Chariot. Eight of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Page of Cups. The Star. King of Cups. Yeah, so with this Two of Wands energy, this person knows the only way to end the pain, the only way to stop their heartache is to come forward with their feelings. Like, no matter how much time has passed, no matter like the situation of like what happened between you guys, this person knows that they are being pushed to tell the truth. They are being pushed to expose their feelings, right? They have been holding back this whole time, which has broken their own heart. This is their fault and they know it. So they also know the only way to move forward here is to come forward and tell you exactly how they feel. Even if it's not something that you want to move forward with them anymore, And they know that they have to apologize for the things that have gone on, right? They know that this is on them to do, to prove their love, if that's what they want to, you know. Okay, this person is in love with you, right? They see you as the person that has been sent from the heavens here with the star. This is the energy that I'm getting of, like, written in the stars. This was a divinely guided connection. This was something that this person was supposed to wear their heart on their sleeve, and tell you how they were feeling, and not run away. They were supposed to find the courage. They were supposed to face their fear. They were supposed to come forward and tell you how they feel, but they didn't. That's why the Page of Cups is here, because they need to apologize. They need to make it right with you, and this person knows it's their fault, right? So they know that the only way that they are going to get out of this energy here, the Five of Pentacles and the Tower, is to come forward and tell you their truth, is to be completely wide open with their emotions, right? Hold nothing back. Like I said, wear their heart on their sleeve, tell you exactly how they're feeling, and if you choose to walk away, then you choose to walk away, and they have to face the consequences of their actions. If this is something that they waited too long, or circumstances have changed, they still have to be open and honest, because they're going to be stuck in this energy here until they make a move, until they come forward and tell you the truth. They know that that's the only way forward. This person's energy is very, very, very heavy. Six of Wands. Nine of Swords. The Hangman. Seven of Wands. Queen of Wands. Or excuse me, Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Knight of Wands. I feel like this is your energy. I feel like it feels like a split. I feel like there's an energy of maybe like half of everybody has let this go and has moved on, and then the other half has been holding on to hope that this person will overcome their fears, will come forward and tell the truth. I feel like this is like the split. So, I feel like some people it's been too much. Like, it's been too much heartache. It's been too much mental turmoil. I can't say it. Mental, like, anguish. You know what I mean? There's been just too much done here with the Nine of Swords. And I feel like this is the energy of, like, that group of people where you are defensive against this. It's like there's like a barrier of this energy. Like, see how they're kind of like facing off here in the middle, and they're like pointing those wands at each other. It's like that's the energy that I'm getting for like half of the group, right? So, I feel like there's people that it's been too much, and you're not wanting this to come forward again, like you're done, right? But I feel like there's another group where you're still holding on to hope here with the Six of Wands. That's like that victory energy, right? I feel like you're still holding out for this person to do the right thing. You're still having your heart space be open to this, but there is an energy of people kind of like being split here, where some people are completely over this and they don't want it to come back around. But I feel like there's an energy of some people wanting this to work out, holding on to hope and leaving their heart open to this. So take it as it resonates, and if it's not something that you want back, then this part probably isn't for you. But that energy is here as well, where it's been released. But with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands, I feel like that's this person's energy here. They know that the only way out of this like heartbreak Tower, Five of Pentacles energy is to make their move, is to come forward with the truth, is to tell you everything that they had never said to you before. I feel like they are actually very fired up here with these Wands energies, but they're also in their heart space, right? Because they know that that's the only way forward. If they come forward and they come forward and they're still guarded or not being fully open, then it's not going to work out, right? They have to come forward in their full open, unconditionally loving, authentic space, right? And this person knows that. So I feel like this is their energy here where they're very fired up to come forward and do that because they can't stay in that tower energy. I feel like it's just like, honestly, it just feels like this person's on the floor. Oh my gosh, they're going to make me cry. Ooh, they know that the only way out of that is to come forward and tell you the truth, like I said. So this is motivating them. This is the energy here, the Chariot, Ace of Wands, and Knight of Wands. That's motivating them because they can't stay on the floor forever, right? I feel like it's almost an energy of like not even doing what they need to be doing during their day, like neglecting things, because that energy of having lost you is just way too much. It's like consuming. So it's also pushing them, right? Because this is the energy that they're in now, because of this being way too heavy. They can't hold on to that anymore. You know what I mean? Can I get some more? Yeah, death. They have to let that energy go, and that's what I feel like they're doing. I feel like it's still there, right? Like they haven't, until they tell you, it's not going to fully go away, but they are in this energy here where they're motivated to get up off the floor, come forward and tell you how they feel. You know what I mean? Because they can't live in that energy anymore. It's like, it's very, very dark, very, very heavy. 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I heard go for it. 10 of Pentacles. I feel like this is the energy of like the people around them here with the 3 of Cups. I feel like they are trying to, give this person some encouragement because they obviously are seeing the state of this person, on the floor and coming to check on them and asking if they're okay, and clearly seeing that they're not okay because they're a mess. This person is, oh gosh, their energy is so heavy. So their friend group, I don't feel like it's this energy of like, cheersing and taking them out. It's just an energy of encouragement. It's like they know that this person is in love with you. They know that this person wants to be with you. They know that this person is feeling incredibly guilty because they did not move forward when they should have, right? So they're trying to encourage this person to come forward to tell you how they feel, to take this risk, right? This feels like a risk for them because they're afraid of being rejected. They're already in such a dark place that if you reject them, then, again, consequences of their own actions, but, it's just an added weight, right? So their friends are trying to get them out of their head about being rejected. They know that, I feel like the people that are around them, maybe they know you as well, because there is an energy of a connection here where this friend group, knows your energy and knows that you're in a very loving space, right? So I feel like for the people that are holding on, I feel like this friend group energy kind of has an idea of you holding out for hope, right? So I feel like they're trying to bring that into this conversation. It's like, this person loves you as well. Yes, things have gone bad, right? Yes, things have gone off the rails, but you still have an opportunity to come forward and make this right. You just have to do it, right? You can't sit on the floor forever. You got to get up. You got to tell this person how you feel. You have to take this chance no matter how it turns out, because you can't stay on the floor forever, right? You can't live in regret forever. If you want that regret to go away, then you have to try. And I feel like that's what this person's friend group is trying to get them to see. And I feel like it's working because I feel like they are in this Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands energy, because they don't want to miss this opportunity. Like they've already missed it, right? But they don't want to stay in this dark space. They want to move forward. They want to come forward to tell you how they feel, and they want to take a chance. So let's get you some messages. I want to ask you out. Can we try to make this work? Distance between us. I think about you all the time. Yeah, this energy here feels like them on the floor. Oh my gosh, that's such a hard energy. Like literally every time I tap into it, it makes me want to cry. they're going through it. They're in a very dark space when it overtakes them, right? You know, I feel like their friend group is doing a lot to help them work on that, right? But this is still kind of like in the back of their mind. It's heavy on their heart because they're afraid. They're afraid that they lost you for good. They're afraid that they did too much. And for some of you, it looks like they did. But for the other half, I feel like this person's friend group knows that you're holding out for hope and is pushing this person forward. Approaching you. Let's get one more. Your affection makes me weak. Wondering what you are thinking. I love you to the moon and back. Yeah, it's just like this energy is super heavy. Like this friend group is doing a really, or is trying really hard to get them out of that darker space. And I do feel like it's working, like I said. But this person, it's very. I'm seeing the Two of Pentacles in my mind, right? So I feel like there's points in their day where they get that motivation to get off the floor, right, and get themselves together and put their energy into moving forward, right. But this is still like heavy on their heart. So I feel like it is very, I feel like they are approaching you here. I feel like they are making their move forward. They're like, trying to move this forward for themselves and to come forward to tell you how they feel. But I feel like it's just kind of, it might come off heavy, when they come forward. I feel like this person, as much as they want to come forward and be in like a happy and joyful energy, I feel like it might be too hard. It just might be too heavy. I feel like they might not be as like, they're going to be, if they see you in person, it's going to uplift them, to a very beautiful place because they're going to be in front of you. They're going to be happy to see you, but you're going to be able to feel this incredibly heavy weight because they have to get this like darker energy off of their heart. They have to tell you how they feel, and that's the only way to do it. And they know that. So even though they're feeling this incredible weight, even though they're feeling very heartbroken, this person is still going to come forward because they know that's the only way to end this heartache, right? They need to tell you how they feel, and they need to give you they need to be, how do I say this? They need to tell you how they feel because they need to get it off their heart, right? That's the only way out of the darkness. And they also need to face their fear of rejection because, you have free will. And if this is something that you don't want, then they're going to have to deal with the consequences of that. If this does move forward because it is something that you do want, they're going to have to realize that this is going to take time to repair, right? It's not going to be a quick fix. It's going to have to be something where they, I heard prove it to you. So, they understand that this is going to take time, but the first step is them coming forward and telling you how they feel. So I hope that resonated for you. I hope that brought you some clarity. Please like, subscribe, or comment below. I'd love to hear from you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.